You wanted to know the difference between a walking epidural versus a regular epidural, if any. An epidural is something that's going to help you during labor if you don't want to feel a lot of pain. Epidurals get rid of pain, but not pressure. So sensations you're still going to feel while you have an epidural. In order to achieve this, it's going to knock out your ability to move. And so you're going to, a lot of my patients describe it as feel like a beached whale, and that's really typical. And you know, the nurses would help you move and everything if you don't have the ability to move. We turn you frequently during labor. Now, as for walking epidurals, there are walking epidurals out there, and what that is exactly is just an epidural that's dosed slightly enough to make it so that you can move a little bit better. However, if you're getting one while you're in labor and having a baby, we don't let you walking epidural or not, because your center of gravity is already shifted and your risk of falling is already greater just being pregnant, and so we don't want to add on top of that noodle legs and potentially cause harm to you and your baby. So the benefit that you'd get from a more lightly dosed epidural is just maybe a little more control over your legs, but during labor that's not necessarily an important thing. So if you're wanting to have an epidural when you come to have your baby, this is a great discussion to have with the provider who's going to give you an epidural during your labor experience. You can chat with them about your desires and see if they have the ability to achieve that with the medication that they have on hand and the doses that they normally give. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page and recommend us to your friends and family too.